And with Fanatics.com, you can get free shipping for U.S. orders over $29. Just use the promo code SHIP29.
And get your pro wrestling merch too, y'all. WWEshop.com is proudly partnered with Fanatics. So all you pro wrestling fans, get your pro wrestling merch and take advantage of the best deals in the world. Speaking of wrestling, yesterday we had tragic news. Jay Briscoe, a Ring of Honor legend, died tragically in a car accident. May he rest in peace.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the divisional round is set. This is your AFC divisional round. Jaguars at Chiefs, Bengals at Bills. On the NFC side, you have the Giants versus the Eagles and the Cowboys versus the Niners. By the way, Ricky says Tom Brady needs to move on. Beginning Saturday, 4:30 p.m., Arrowhead Stadium on NBC. The Jacksonville Jaguars coming off that remarkable, the third largest comeback win in playoff history. Now they got to take that momentum and take it to Arrowhead Stadium against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Floor is yours, Bearman.
Patrick Mahomes versus Trevor Lawrence.
That's your matchup?
Uh-huh.
All right. Why is that your matchup?
Because Trevor Lawrence, like you said, 4 interceptions in a game and then comes back and wins, all right? The turnover differential from that game, Jacksonville had 5 turnovers but came down from being down 27-0. You got to be motivated from that, and you want to build on that. Now, I got Kansas City winning, but Jacksonville is not going to go away. I am going to call right now. It's going to take a game-winning field goal for Kansas City to move on. Jacksonville is going to fight tooth and nail. They're going to fight every single second of this game. They want to make the best of their legendary comeback last week.
I mean, they did face off in their head in the regular season. Kansas City jumped out to a 20-0 lead, but only won 27-17.
We're going to see something. Let me tell you. We're going to be talking about this. Trust me on that. I got Kansas City, but I'm not counting out Jacksonville.
Are you calling this the best game of the weekend? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. It could be. It's got that potential, but that's the situation is we'll have to wait and see.
We go from one rematch to a divisional rematch, round 3 between the New York Football Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field. Didn't these two face off in Week 18 in Lincoln Financial Field? Oh, yeah, they did. And the Eagles didn't really care. They was just like, we're just trying to hurt and get a lead and play some players and win the division and get a home seed, which they did. So now, after the Giants did what they did to the Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Dumbass Cousins, now they get Jalen Hurts, who was arrested and healthy. Saturday night, Fox primetime. This one, I got Philly. They're Philly gonna beat them by 14.
You got Philly?
I got Philly by 14. Even though the Giants got confidence, let's be for real. The Eagles finna come out here and they finna punch them in their mouth like they did when they went to the Meadowlands earlier in the season and gave them a beating of a lifetime.
I'll go with Philadelphia too, but don't be surprised if the Giants pull off the shocking upset.
Hey.
But let me say this. If the Giants do get destroyed, you know what that further clarifies, Darnell? That'll further clarify that Minnesota was just way more overrated than we think. If the Eagles destroy the Giants, or maybe if that happens, it's because the Giants just decided, you know what? We beat Minnesota. We don't care anymore. I don't know.
The Giants going to fight, but Eagles pull away in the second half.
Jalen Hurts is going to be the difference maker.
Most definitely will be. Trust me on that.
Moving on.
Sunday, 3:00 p.m. It's the matchup that we were robbed of. Well, I won't say robbed of, but due to certain circumstances, we couldn't get this matchup. Instead of it being in Cincinnati, it's in Buffalo when the Cincinnati Bengals take on the Buffalo Bills. It is awesome and great to see DeMar Hamlin out on his feet, living life after what took place on that Monday night game. Now we get the matchup. Now we get to see who wants it more. Is it Buffalo and Josh Allen? Is it Joe Burrow and Cincinnati? Guess what? One team was in the AFC Championship last year. The other one wasn't.
Well, this is a tough game to predict because both teams last week had the way they won was concerning. So, like you said, this is what it's about. Who wants it more? You know, I'm not going to predict a winner, but you know what I'm going to predict is that this is going to go to overtime.
I beg to differ.
Honestly, it's going to go to overtime, and don't be surprised if it goes into a double overtime.
I beg to differ. This game would not go into overtime. This game would be over by the halfway point in the fourth quarter. When you get to that 7-minute mark, you already know who won.
Playmaker.
You already know who won the game. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Well, before the fourth quarter is even over, you already know who's won. Halfway through the fourth quarter, you know who's going to win this game. You're going to know it.
So do you have winning?
Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right. All I can say is, well, I'll be working this game, and I'll bet you we're gonna be busy.
And then Sunday evening, not night, evening, because 6:30 p.m. The Dallas Cowboys. Expectation is risen now after they did what they did to Tom Brady. Now they go from Tampa to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. This is your team.
San Francisco's offense and defense, is it going to be too much for Dallas?
By the way, how much of last year's game we going to hear about? Just curious.
It's been talked all over already. Except this time, since San Francisco, Jimmy Garoppolo's not playing. That's not a good thing for Dallas because Brock Purdy is actually pretty darn good. And let me tell you this: if Dallas miraculously wins this game, this officially reignites the 1990s playoff rivalry between Dallas and San Francisco.
If Dallas win this game, I would no longer be doing arch rivals.
Well, you probably don't have to worry about that then.
If the 49ers lose to the Dallas Cowboys, Bearman's going to do arch rivals all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm not showing up. I don't even care. What defense out of these 8 teams has the best defense in the league?
San Francisco.
There's no way in the hell Dak Prescott's going to play the way he played against Tampa Bay against this damn 49ers defense.
Yeah, so why are you so worried?
Because damn it, y'all starting to get on my nerves now. See, for the longest period of time, Cowboys fans were quiet. Now they did what they did to Tom Brady and the Bucks. Now here they all over the goddamn.
Why are you saying y'all, dude? I'm not part of Cowboys Nation, Playmaker. You know that.
You are Cowboys fan.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not part of Cowboys Nation. I don't say the same annoying thing that they say every year. We're going to win the Super Bowl. You've never heard me say that.
Yeah,
so I'm not part of Cowboys Nation.
They was like you this past weekend. They were quiet. You ain't hear nothing from Cowboy fans. They were quiet. This is Tom Brady we're going against him, and We never beaten Tampa. As soon as that happened, oh my gosh.
Yeah, San Francisco team, the best offense and best defense in the league. Yeah, sayonara, Dallas is gone. So you don't have to worry about not doing this anymore.
God damn it.
I got San Francisco.
San Fran. Oh, Snowman, if you're watching, send a message to Santa Clara. I want the 49ers to beat the brakes off the Dallas Cowboys. I
They
want them to get.
will.
I
They
want that.
will.
I want that Stone Cold Steve Austin stump a mud hole and rock it dry type of beating.
Yeah, and then there'll be an Undertaker tombstone, and then rest in peace. It's gonna be done.
Damn Cowboys. All right. I think I got everything I need to get out today. Anything you need to say? It is the birthday boy. So
Well, I hate to say it, but yeah, I can't. I mean, yeah, I picked Tampa, but you know what? Dallas got it done against Tampa, but let's be honest, San Francisco is a hell of a lot better. The magical run ends here.